hello. This is me going from South Dakota to North Dakota with a storm front coming in. So it's been interesting. I wasn't expecting to have all this weather, but that's the way it is.
Title tune from the iconic album from Elton John. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. It was originally called.
So I was driving down this I-29 from South Dakota to North Dakota. That's where I'm heading right now. Wapoo, North Dakota. And I noticed a truck in the center of the road, and it was completely almost jackknifed and stuck there. It was really interesting. Oh, there goes the GoPro. So sad. So we just passed a couple state troopers. They seem to be out a lot, especially driving up and down I-29 with their lights on. I know there was a shooting yesterday, and they were up and down this thing. So I was traveling from Sioux City, Iowa to South Dakota, and now I'm heading to North Dakota. So I'll be in North Dakota all day tomorrow on my 6th day of my trip. And from there, I will be traveling to Minnesota. We're trying to figure out the route a little bit right now. I think we have most of it figured out up to Illinois. Since this winter front came in, kind of the storm front that was unexpected, I've had to pivot a little bit and make sure I can go to areas that, one, keep me safe, and others, I have to be indoors to be able to do a lot of this stuff. So I've been looking for Planet Fitnesses, which I have a membership to, which makes it easy for me to go in and use the treadmill and their facilities to shower and then also do my walking and biking. Interesting. So anyways, I'm just on this road. I-29 just seems to be a straight road to nowhere. You just drive on this road and hope that you come across something someday. I got to get gas soon too. That's something very wise to look out for in the Midwest areas, especially when you get to areas like New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma. Not so bad, but Texas. When you get kind of in parts of Texas and New Mexico, you go in long stretches, especially Route 66, that will keep you. You kind of look down at your gas tank and you're like, oh man, do I have enough to get there? There seems to be new areas popping up on the south side of the route across the United States. I don't know what the north route is from California to North Dakota, but I am finding out what the Midwest and north to east routes will be like. So that will be interesting, and I'll be able to learn a little bit more about the country. This is a really neat trip. So far, I'm day 5 done. Now I'm on my day 6, going into my day 6. I have always said that this would be the slowest, fastest 50 days of my life. And I can already tell that, 6 days, 5 days done. So it's already 5 days. And so I think if you don't really think about the overall monstrosity of the pizza that you have to eat, and like a friend back home says to me, one slice at a time, there's nothing that could be more true. Because if you're just chunking off one day at a time and then you look back, you're like, oh my gosh, look at that. And before I know it, we're going to be into Sunday and then Monday, and I will be 10 days into this, and that's going to be amazing. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on, step by step, day by day, just keep on doing what I do, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm traveling right now on I-29 from north. So I was in South Dakota, Watertown, South Dakota, and now I'm heading to North Dakota. I think Wapoo, North Dakota, which is kind of right on the corner near Minnesota. So it's kind of straddling where South Dakota and Minnesota would be. And so then I can get down into Minnesota, and we're looking at St. Cloud right now, possibly somewhere else further north. That will keep me out of the metropolis area, but we're also have to keep in mind we need tattoo shops. Almost everywhere I know I can. Hello. Road looks icy, be careful. Actually, the road is not so icy right now. It will be tonight, very dangerous. But they do a really good job clearing the roads. There's a lot of people who travel this throughout the day, a lot of trucks, a lot of 18-wheelers. So the roads, as long as you kind of hold this path, the tire path of the cars that have went before you, this is just real wet. So the day warmed up quite a bit. I knew I'd be driving at this time, and so it's not bad. Sven Pally, I just realized that was you. I just saw a name, a long-ass name on there, and I just thought I was reading what I was reading, trying not to. But no, these are just wet right now. They're just wet, snowy roads. Tonight they will ice over pretty bad, so I need to remember to lift up my windshield wipers, that's for sure. So anyways, yeah, so just on this damn road to North Dakota, having a fun time. That's Siston 17 miles and Fargo 104. What's crazy is like it was sporadic snow areas for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it just blanket white from yesterday afternoon through the night. You wake up, and because of the flurries throughout the night and just a little bit of snow, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. It just blankets the whole damn thing. And now when I'm in the middle of like nowhere, this is crazy. Hopefully a gas station comes up before too long, because that's really my worry at this point. I've got 41 miles. Okay. They get the roads seem to be gas stations every 50 miles or so anymore. I think we have enough infrastructure now and enough technology that we can be able to do that, especially now that we can get power to places just by solar. I think that's just the major game changer. Of course, pumps and wells will always be one of those things available, but let's see. I just went blurry on everyone. Let's see if I can clear that up. Let's see if oh, there we go. A little blurry from the wetness. You don't like things to be blurry from the wetness. So yeah, I saw a truck jackknifed in the middle of the road. That was cool. And then now I'm just traveling down the road going live. So I didn't think these things went live in the beginning. Here's a funny little story for the few people that are watching. So in the beginning, I was real foolish and silly about what I would say. And I wasn't really waiting for people to come on or off. And I would I would really just come up with some really stupid shit that I was talking about in the middle of things. And that's not necessarily good, especially because I didn't think it was going to be saved on my YouTube channel. I thought I had to have so many subscribers to be able to go live that way. That not be the case. It started to save, and I was like, oh man, I got to delete those. So anyways, there's a couple live sessions that I've deleted. Most of these are pretty good anymore, just because I just got a notification from one of the tattoo shops that I text about 11:30 today. That shows you it's 5:30 right now. They responded back that they couldn't see me today, that they could do it tomorrow. Them unknowingly, I already got my tattoo, so yay. SD tattooed on my arm. Next will be ND for North Dakota, where I'm heading, and then MN, Minnesota. After Minnesota, I'll be in that's another thing that makes this kind of helps it go by a little bit, is you're planning like 2 or 3 days in advance, and it's really not monotony because of the snow and everything. The change up in weather really kind of changed the whole feel of this trip. You know, it felt like it was like real uplifting the first town I was in, because everyone was there, everyone was with me, and I had a lot of like just friends and people who were supporting it. And then going into Minnesota, man, it was bleak, it was cold, and I was just burned out. And then going into Nebraska after that, I was just I got done with the 50 miles in Nebraska. I was feeling it, and it just felt like it was like dreary and gonna be like the same in, same out. And I was like, I just felt like I was kind of being tested in a way, but I knew it would get better. It was just kind of that bleakness, and then the snow happens, and I'm a real huge fan of snow. Me and my pals used to go skiing all the time. I learned to ski by them, and came to love it, and then just loved it. I love snow. I think I was born around this time, December 23rd in Oregon, so everything is cold, and I love the cold, so this kind of is a blessing for me, and I'm not really afraid of I gotta slow down a little bit, just starting to get a little bit past what I was comfortable with. You know, it's I think cars are great, but at some point I don't think really people understand that Mother Nature's really gonna take control of whatever the hell you're got going on, because really, if as we get later in the day, the roads are going to start getting colder and icier. But for the most part, we're going to see a car pass me right now, and you'll see kind of the kickback on it. You'll see how wet it is. It's just, yeah, see that? It's all, it's all wet. It's not icy. It kind of looks icy though. The glassy parts, they do a really good job. There's grooves in the road, so yeah. So this is fun. I just chit chat to whoever gets on, and then I'll just chit chat to myself, and sometimes I won't chit chat at all. But this has been cool because people have been watching, so I always enjoy that. And more than anything, through this journey, I hope people get out and they will join me, and more people will get behind this and want to be a part of it. I want people to be a part of this. If I could get crowds out big enough where people couldn't pick me out of that crowd, that's what I want. I want it where I can't be noticed anymore. Is that everyone around me is being celebrated in the town that I'm visiting, because they're all out being a part of it. And so that's the goal. And I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know how long it's going to take for people to get on board and say, hey, I want to be a part of this history. I want to be a part of this journey. And then they come out and they walk with me, or they come out and get a tattoo with me, or eat a bacon cheeseburger with me. And we talk and we chit chat and we have a good time, and then we go on. And then hopefully that sparks the interest for someone to get their asses out there and start doing something new for themselves. Whether that be a business, whether that be life, partners, relationship, whatever. So that's the goal. That's the desire. So Peaver, that sign right there says Peaver. I don't know what I need to do. There we go. Sometimes it seems like a little bounce or something will get the screen off kilter. But anyways, turn on some music while we drive. Try to find some music, I guess. I don't know how good, there's a lot of Christian music up here in the North, the Midwest. I'll tell you that. I think more Christian and country than anyone really knows what to do with.
For a no worker call today.
All right, maybe not. There you go. You know, we might as well embrace it. You know, I'm not a huge fan of country, but I listen to it. I know some of it. You know, you're a damn liar if you say you don't. You're a damn liar. That's right. Up here in the North, we love our women and our country. Alright, I don't know. Okay. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys watching and all the support, all the love. Whoever ends up watching this, whoever sees this now down the road, you know, intrusive thoughts. If I swerve off the road and die, at least this is a testimony to the real me and what it's all about. Is get out there day by day, step by step, making it happen. So I appreciate you all. Thanks, and have a blessed day. Have a blessed night.